Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Charunda, and the last 2 months I went out to shoot this video, that is October and November of 2024, to compare these two cities, the capital city of Kenya, Nairobi City, and our lakeside city, Kisumu City. And in this video we'll be comparing two things. The green spaces. They say that cities breathe through green spaces here. And two, we'll also be comparing the pathways where pedestrians can walk, can jog, can walk with their pets. So we'll be comparing those two things in these two cities. I hope other cities or people who are managing these two cities can learn from each other, and also the rest of the cities in Africa can learn something from this video. So this is not a competition, rather this is a learning material. Thank you very much for the support, and let's dive into the video. Welcome back to another great video. Initially, I had planned to make just one video comparing Kisumu City and Nairobi City. But during the shooting of this video, I realized that Nairobi City is very huge compared to Kisumu City. And that was going to make this video to be very long. I've decided to cut the video into episodes. And this is going to be our episode 1. Comparing Uhuru Parks of these two great cities. You will find Uhuru Park in Nairobi City and also Kisumu City. Both the parks are named after our Independence Day. Yeah. So during this video, we'll get to see the new amenities in these two great parks that were recently rehabilitated. I will talk to the park visitors, the residents. I will talk to the county employees manning the parks, and also the vendors selling their goods and services in the parks. These parks have created employment to our people. And during the shooting of this video, I realized that the people of Nairobi are open to talk on camera and very easy on camera. But Kisumu, it was very hard to get the people of Kisumu on camera to air their views. Yeah. So I hope our people of Kisumu can air their views. Comment section of this video, since it was very hard to get them on camera. Yeah. So I hope you enjoy the video. Let's give our views on these great parks and our green spaces in our cities. Let's protect our green spaces and work with the county governments to protect and also to improve our parks. I hope you enjoy the video, and thank you very much for the support, always coming back to watch my videos, to share my videos, to like my video. Let's dive into the video. In the coming episodes, I'll be venturing into the CBDs of these two great cities, and also checking on the pedestrian walks, the pathways. I'll be checking more green spaces and the footbridges, and also recreational facilities in these two cities. We are going to have very nice episodes coming. Retired President Uhuru Kenyatta commissioned the two parks, that is Uhuru Park and Central Park, a few days before the end of his tenure, after close to a year of renovations. Out of the total contract sum of 1.1 billion shillings, only 700 million was paid by NMS, forcing the Ministry of Defense to foot the remaining 400 million. President Uhuru had earlier on told off critics regarding the ongoing renovations, insisting that it was part of plans to change the face of the city, Nairobi City. The closure of the iconic parks for renovation did not sit well with a section of Kenyans who claimed that it was a land-grabbing scheme. Let's inspect together what NMS did in the park and also what the county government of Nairobi, how they are managing the park currently. Right now, Uhuru Park is open to the public. Central Park, which is next door, is not yet open to the public. And also work is still ongoing in both parks. There's a parking lot for cars here in the park. Parking is free and very secure because the park has full-time security. Uhuru Park has several monuments inside the park. This is the Freedom Corner next to the Kenyatta Avenue. Historical monuments in the country serve as a way to remember and appreciate past events and great people who played a crucial role in attaining the country's independence. Each monument has a story behind it that will take you back into the past with lots of history. Mau Mau Memorial Monument. Mau Mau Memorial is its popular name, but its official title is Memorial to the Victims of Torture and Ill Treatment in the Colonial Era, 1952 to 1960, before independence. It is a reminder of Kenya's dark past, but also a symbol of reconciliation. Officially opened on 12th September 2015, it has already become very popular landmark with Kenyans. Nairobi is home to numerous historical monuments that serve as powerful reminders of Kenya's journey to independence and the heroes who sacrificed for the nation's freedom.
Habari zenyu. Sorry for interference. I am Rodriguez Lunalo, Mulindi. I am a protocol officer in the office of the governor. Tuko hapa kukusanya maono because a lot of people outside there are saying that the park is closed, the park is being paid for. Ningependa tu kujua kama mmelipishwa mkiingia pale ama mmepata park ikiwa imefungwa. Did you pay anything? You only displayed your identity cards and got in. And mmekuwa na wakati mzuri tangu muingie na mnajua pia masaa ya kuondoka ni masaa yetu, ndio? So I think whatever is being said outside there ni rumor mongering ya kuharibu majina ya viongozi. I can see you are enjoying yourselves. Is it a Bible study?
Yeah.
Enjoy yourselves. Na governor anapenda sana mambo ya Bible study. I'll come back and leave my contacts so that siku moja tumwambie akuje impromptu aongee na nyinyi, ndio? Simko poa. We have a bit of rumors from people who have ill motives about the leadership of the governor, claiming that the park is closed and that people are paying to get in. Did you pay anything to get into the park? No, absolutely no. Were you harassed at the gate when you were getting in by anybody?
No, we had to show the passport.
Only the passport.
Yeah.
That was the only thing that allowed you to get in.
Yes.
Rodriguez Lunalo Mulindi, nikiwa ni afisa wa itifaki katika afisi za gavana wa gatuzi hili takatifu la Nairobi. Tuko hapa siku ya leo ikiwa ni Jumapili kuweza tu kudadisi ni yapi yanaendelea. Hapa tuko katika bustani ya Uhuru Park. Ukiangalia kule kando unaona kwamba mambo ni mengi. Watu wetu wa Nairobi ambao pia ni wapiga kura wamekuja kwa wingi kuhakikisha kwamba wanaweza tu kupata taswira na mandhari yale ambayo yanakuja na park hii ambayo imeweza kufanyiwa ukarabati. Tuko hapa kwenye lango hili ambalo liko mkabala na bunge. Hapa kuna lango ambalo litafunguliwa hivi karibuni. Tunayo malango manne, hili likiwa moja wapo ya malango hayo. Kuna lango jingine katika barabara ya Haile Selassie, kuna lingine katika barabara ya Kenyatta Avenue, alafu kuna lango lingine mkabala na jumba lile la Nyayo. Kwa hivyo malango haya yote yanakusudiwa kufunguliwa kabla tuweze kufika tarehe 25 ya mwaka huu. Kuingia katika bustani hii ni bure. Kumekuwa na tetesi mingi na vijembe kushoto kulia ya kwamba kuingia huku kunalipishwa. Ningependa kukanusha, manake mimi kwa mara mingi sana mimi hushinda katika bustani hii nikihakikisha kwamba tunaangalia usalama na pia tunaangalia utendakazi wa wale ambao wako katika bustani hii. Kuingia huku ni free, watu wanaingia bila kulipa chochote. Kile unastahili kufanya ni kubeba kitambulisho chako cha kitaifa, uje uoneshane kwenye lago. Kuna askari wetu ambao pia wanasaidiana kuimarisha usalama katika malango yale ambayo nimeweza kutaja. Wataweza tu kukupiga msasa na kukupiga na kuweza kuangalia kama kweli wewe ni Mkenya ama wewe umeweza kubeba stakabadhi ambazo zinakukubalia kuingia katika bustani hii. Ukiangalia kweli shughuli ni mingi. Huku kuna watoto, kuna watu ambao wana shughuli zao za Bible studies. Kuna wenzetu pia ambao wanafanya biashara zao za kuuza soda ambao kidogo waliweza kukubaliwa katika ile free window ya kuweza kufanya biashara. Nakumbukwa pia kwamba hivi majuzi Mheshimiwa Gavana aliweza kusema kwamba bustani hii itaweza kupeana miundo misingi ambayo wanabiashara wanastahili kufuata ili kupatiwa nafasi za kuweza kufanya biashara. Na kuna wengine wetu ambao kweli wameweza kuja na porojo ya kwamba bustani hii inauzwa kwa mwekezaji ambaye ni wa kibinafsi. Ningependa kukanusha hilo kwa kusema kwamba kile kilichosemwa ni kwamba wale wanabiashara wataweza kupewa fomu za kuweza kujaza na kuweza kutia ombi na kuweza kupewa mahali hususan pa kuweza kufanyia biashara zao. Kwa mfano, kama kuna mtu anauza soda kama huyu hapa, ataweza kuwakilisha ombi la kuweza kupatiwa nafasi yake ya kuweza kuwekeza toroli yake ya kuweza kuuza soda. Kunaye mwingine labda anauza chai ama uji, pia naye atafanya sawia, ataweza kuweka ombi. Kwa hivyo tetezi ya kwamba kuna mtu mmoja ambaye ameweza kupatiwa ama ambaye anapania kupewa bustani hii kwa jumla, hizo ni tetezi za uongo, ni tetezi za watu ambao kidogo wamekosa kazi ya kufanya, na ni wale watu ambao kidogo wana majigambo na pia wana porojo. Ukiangalia huku kote, ukitembea, ukiweza kuwauliza wale watu wenzetu wa Nairobi, watakueleza kwamba wameweza kuingia hapa without any harassment. Wameweza kuingia kwa kuweza kuonesha stakabadhi zao ambazo ni ID ama kitambulisho cha kitaifa. Jambo lingine ambalo ningependa kuongezea pia ni kwamba bustani hii inafunguliwa saa 2 kamili za asubuhi na malango yanaweza kufungwa mida ya saa 11 jioni ili kuruhusu wazazi ambao wana watoto kuweza kupata muda kati ya saa 11 na saa 12 kuweza kuondoka. Tuko na boat riding. Kiangalia kwa makini, kuna zile quad bikes, kuna wanyama kama ngamia ambao wanawapa watoto staarabu wakiwa na wazazi wao. Kuna bouncing castles, kuna zile train ambazo pia watoto wanatumia kuweza kujivinjari tu na kusikia kwamba wako katika jiji kuu la taifa hili la Kenya.
So the park is very busy. Today is on Sunday. As you can see, the park is very busy. And yeah, it's good to see Nairobians enjoying these green spaces. Manchester. The cabro work is really nicely done. NMS did a good job.
Support.
Support kuact.
Napenda sana, that's my talent.
Sasa na mimi si mtu wa kuact.
Na sinaweza kuwa uko na connection to anyone who can help me.
Una acting wapi?
Mimi shule kituka drama festivals. Huwa napindukia mbali sana. I like acting.
kulingana na vile nimeona ni kwamba watoto tayari umekwisha wapeleka wakaweza kujivinjari kule kwenye bouncing castle, wengine wameweza kupanda ngamia, wengine nimeona ukiwapandisha farasi na nimeona kwamba umeweza pia wewe kutaka kuweza kuingia kwenye boat riding. Je, una ujasiri ule wa kuweza kuingia kwenye boat riding na kuweza kupedal?
Okay, ujasiri wa kuingia pale kwa ile boat, ukiingia pale na familia yako, mtu kama mimi I used to enter there with my kids na tuna ride sisi wenyewe. So once umeingia pale, before uingie they will show you how to ride this thing. Na kama unaongopa, they can join you to ride you, so you can move. You can go there in the water, no fear in there. Just you can be trained. I myself, I used to go there with my kids and we ride ourselves.
Ambia watu wa Nairobi kwamba lazima itawaka.
Watu wa Nairobi lazima Nairobi iwake.
Lazima Nairobi iwake.
Lazima Nairobi iwake.
Uhuru Park ni free.
Uhuru Park is free.
Na msiogope kuja.
Na msiogope kuja. Just come all.
John Kerugo na nimekuja huku na familia na nimeona park iko well maintained na imechenjiwa kabisa. Hata pale kwa gate bora ni ID kama vyenye government institutions vyenye watu wanaingianga, ID tu ndio na screening, lakini kuna improvement nimeona inatakiwa. Kuna toilet pad moja zilifujwa wakati wa jensi na hazijamaliziwa, na nimeona zimetupea hard time kupanda kule juu, na pia we need a restaurant, hoteli juu kama mimi nimetafuta hapa chakula ya mimi mwanaume kukula ni simbe na nimekosa. Ni snacks za watoto ziko. Kwa hivyo tukifungua restaurant naona itakuwa mzuri, na pia hata dustbins ziongezewe kwa wingi. Ni hayo tu. Asante.
Mimi naitwa Kevin Odhiambo. Mimi ni operator hapa Uhuru Park, na Uhuru Park ni pahali nimekaa kwa zaidi ya miaka 20 nikifanya biashara zangu hapa hivi. So far sasa hii park imefunguliwa free window ya watu kukuja kutembea, na wafanyabiashara pia wana operate freely, lakini tunajua ya kwamba governor alisema park inakuwa list kwa wanabiashara yenye watakuwa wanafanya biashara yao na wanalipa kwa county. The leasing is about kila mtu mwenye ako kwa park alipe rates kwa county. Kulingana na mimi hivyo ndivyo naielewa, si ati ya kwamba mtu mmoja amepewa park ati yeye ndiye analeta vitu zake hapo. We are different entities, tumepewa park, kila mtu ajilipie kwa county. That's okay with me, it is fine with me. Mimi na operate quad bike, hizi pikipiki za kunguruma zile za kuzoza, yani unaona watu wakikaa Uhuru Park wakuje wajienjoy. Ndio hiyo Mr. Governor, hivyo ndivyo inatakikana. Park ikuwe ya watu wote, lakini bado kuna mambo ingine nilisikia ati inaenda kukua regulated, ati capacity ya watu, biashara zisikuwe mingi sana. Okay, ni sawa, ni vizuri kuregulate, lakini wafungue mpaka hiyo park ingine pia. Kama watu wako wengi, wengine wawekwe kwa hiyo park ingine, Central Park, itakuwa fiti.
Over there is the Nairobi Expressway, and I'm right here in the park, Uhuru Park. And just look at the flower bed, nicely done, well taken care of. The walk paths are paved, curb roads. It's very beautiful. Nairobians enjoying the park. Park is open to the public. Central Park is not yet open to the public, and there's still work ongoing here. As you can see here, they have just planted grass, newly planted grass there. There's a lot of work still going on, like the gates. Two of the gates are not open to the public. The one next to the parliament, another one next to Nyayo House is not yet open to the public. Yeah. But it is good to see Nairobians enjoying the park.
My name is Davil Jage. Today I've come to Uhuru Park and I want to thank Governor Sakaja for making it free. You only need an ID. The scenery is very beautiful and there are so many things that you can do here, such as boat riding, there are bouncing castles, so many fun things to do. So I would encourage you to come to Uhuru Park.
The park also has a lot of sculptures, and this is good to see that the county of Nairobi appreciates work done by artists. So there are elephants, I've seen zebras, I've seen giraffes, a lot of monuments, a lot of sculptures done in the park. These are some of the zebras of Uhuru Park. Kenya is well known for wildlife, and it's good to see this park celebrating our wildlife, our rich wildlife. So these zebras are made of steel, iron sheets and wires. Very beautiful done. So far I've seen zebras, giraffes, I've seen a cheetah. I'm yet to see kasongo, the warthog. I hope they can introduce kasongo in this park.
My name is Bisha Abdullah, and from I've seen before, the park is much beautiful than before. The lake is beautiful, and the view, and I like everything about it. And that's all I've got to say. But that's all I've got to say. I really love the view, and everything is great. It's possible you can add a fountain. Yeah. Thank you, Honorable Mr. Johnson Sakanja. Thank you for the new beautiful park.
This is the Peace, Love and Unity Monument right inside Uhuru Park, and is used to represent peace, love and unity in Kenya as a rallying cry for Kenyans to work together for prosperity and posterity. So the park is opened at 9 a.m. and they close at 6 p.m. So there's a mix of tarmac and cabros on the walk paths. I have just seen Kasongo somewhere. Let me show you Kasongo. Kasongo is here in Uhuru Park. There is Kasongo. There's a lot of fun activities to be done here in this park, and they are planning to add even more activities, that is by leasing spaces in the park to people, business people, who can add more activities here, and also restaurant facilities. Yeah. Currently there is no restaurant in the park, so that means you have to carry food or buy snacks from the hawkers. There's a lot of bouncing castles. Yeah, so many, just so many. And I'm told there's still room for more. So this is an opportunity for business people of Nairobi. Check with the office of the governor of Nairobi to see what you can do in this park. Also, there's an artificial swimming pool here. There's an artificial swimming pool here that your kids can enjoy while in the park. The expressway, Nairobi Expressway, is behind there.
Kwa majina naitwa Immaculate ama Emma Tindo. Mimi ni mkazi hapa Nairobi. Mimi pia ni mfanyabiashara hapa Uhuru Park kwa miaka mingi sana, almost 15 years nikiwa hapa Uhuru Park. Tunafurahia kurudi hapa Uhuru Park. Asikasi bwana governor, Uhuru Park imerudi Uhuru Park. Hapo nyuma kulikuwa na watu, park imefunguliwa lakini hakukuwa na vitu za kucheza, hakukuwa na soda, hakukuwa na biashara yoyote inaendelea. People are coming in and they are going back, like wanatembea tu. But sisi tunafurahia governor kwa kutukubalisha tena sisi turudi hapa Uhuru Park tufanye kazi. You can see vile kumejaa governor. Unaona vile kumejaa, watoto wamejaa, wazazi wanafurahia. Alafu there is a claim that county inataka kupeana Uhuru Park kwa mtu private. Sisi wenye tumesoma bwana governor, sisi wenye tumesoma, wewe ni kijana mwenzetu governor, hii park sisi tumesoma hiyo kitu, hakuna kitu inalisiwa hapa tunapeana kwa private investor. This is a public utility, na sisi kama wachuuzi wa hapa Uhuru Park ndio sisi ndio tunasema hapa, sisi ndio tunajaza hizo form. In fact hata kuna wengine wetu wameanza kujaza hizo form, tulisiwe some parts of Uhuru Park. Tuko na fun fair zone, tuko na food court, tuko na vendors sawa wadogo wadogo. Tumeshaanza kutoa hizo mabarua ndio tuanze kupata hizo spaces zetu, at least hata sisi pesa yetu ionekane kwa county. So governor, tunakuomba na tunakushukuru sana for another chance kwa kutupatia hapa Uhuru Park tena. Hii mambo tunasikia Uhuru Park inauzwa, Uhuru Park inapeanwa, it's a lie. Kama mimi kama mfanyikazi wa Uhuru Park, it's a lie. Uhuru Park ni yetu and it's a public utility. Iko open for everyone. Mchuzi wowote anaweza kuja as long as umelipa county, wewe uko free kufanya kazi hapa Uhuru Park. Next time tutakuwa na tents ya watu wa disabled, tunaweza tuwekea tents hapa. Nyinyi pia mmekaribishwa. Mtusaidie tupate pesa tuweke kwa county. So bwana governor, sisi tuko tayari. Hiyo mambo ya leasing tulisoma vizuri sana. It will be leased for some parts. Uhuru Park it will be leased for some parts, not all parts but for some parts. Tuko tayari kutoa hiyo barua, tulipie hizo vitu zinatakikana. Tuko tayari bwana governor. In fact tumefurahia sana. Kazi yako ni poa. Wewe kama kijana mwenzetu, angalia vile wananchi wamefurahia. Si tano tena bwana governor, si tunarudi tena kwa kiti. Kura ni yako bado kwa sababu watu wamefurahia. We can see the boat rides zinaendelea, bouncing castles zinaendelea, tuko na ngamia zinaendelea. At least vijana wamepata job. Vijana hapa almost watu kama 500 walikuwa jobless. That means 500 families ilikuwa jobless na walikuwa na njaa. Sasa hizi vijana kazi imerudi, hakuna mtu mwenye hana kazi hata kidogo. So bwana governor, si tumefurahi. This is another opportunity kwa kupatia vijana job. Kuna makazi ndogo ndogo hapa, kila mtu ako sawa. So kwa wale bloggers wanasema like county inauza Uhuru Park, total lie. Sisi tumesoma governor, tunajua kusoma. Leasing, we know what the meaning of leasing is. So part of Uhuru Park yenye itakuwa list tumekubali kulipia. Thank you.
Uhuru Park has several toilets. They were vandalized during the Gen Z demos that happened in June of 2024. Yeah. So these are the toilets, the public toilets in the park. Though these ones were vandalized during the Gen Z demos in June of 2024. Yeah, but there are several toilets in the park. Yeah. So these gates will be opened towards Christmas when they're expecting a lot of visitors in the park. So all the 4 gates will be opened to the public. That is what I've been told. So here you can see the Gen Alpha just playing and enjoying. This is the beauty of these green spaces. There's also a lot of trees that were not cut during the rehabilitation of the park, and the trees are really providing enough shade, and you can see the Nairobians enjoying the trees. Let's plant more trees wherever we are. Kenya is well known for wildlife, very rich wildlife, and these sculptures have celebrated our wildlife, and this is one of our treasured. Actually, this is one of the big 5 that we have in Kenya. This is a rhino. And the sun is just setting behind there. The park has a lot of bridges, and this is one of the bridge. And also, because there's a small river here, and you can see the wildebeest struggling. This is done nicely. If you've heard of Masai Mara, that is a sculpture of a wildebeest struggling next to the river. So there used to be an aeroplane here, but it was destroyed during the Gen Z demos in Nairobi in June 2024. It was vandalized and burned down. So it used to be here. Uhuru Park is so organized in that there are sections that are for families, that is parents and their small kids. And there are some areas that you find only couples, yeah, just lovers, relaxing and enjoying. There are areas for teens. Like here you see these models doing modeling. These are our young teens doing modeling in Nairobi. This is art, and it is so good to see that the county government of Nairobi is supporting these young talent and giving them a platform to do their modeling. This is art. And yeah, many people may ask, what does it take to be a model in Kenya? The agency takes into consideration, amongst other things, candidates' skin condition, bone structure, teeth color and structure, clarity of the eyes, body shape and build, confidence, intelligence and eloquence. Yeah, that is what it takes to be a model here in Kenya, and I think also outside Kenya. Yeah, so I encourage you to allow your children to try modeling. Yeah. As we finish the tour of Uhuru Park, let's also visit this area where you'll find a lot of teenagers and also lovers. So this is where previously they used to do political gatherings, and this place is made nicely, and they have even provided hay for picnicking. So the teenagers and also some lovers can come here and do picnicking. Yeah, picnic. Yeah. So you're allowed to come with your food from outside into the park and do a picnic inside the park. Yeah, it's nicely done. Let's enjoy the video. You can see that the pavilion was removed, and there will no longer be any political activity in this park. This park is now only meant for relaxation. No more political activities in the park. Here they have provided some hay that you can use for picnics. Benches have been provided here. You can just relax and enjoy the view, the panoramic view of the Nairobi CBD skyline. There. You can enjoy this view from the benches in the park, Uhuru Park. They also created this artificial river that I'm seeing birds are really enjoying. I'm here in the park very late in the evening, and you can see the lights are working. Yeah, you can see the lights are working, perfectly working. Yeah, it's evening here. It's almost 7 p.m. So now I want to visit Uhuru Park in Kisumu City. You can see the Kisumu City is very clean, spotlessly clean. Yeah. So I'm here at the law courts, and I want to enter Uhuru Park, which is here behind these trees. There's a meeting going on for boda guys, and that's why you're seeing a lot of motorbikes. Let's go inside and see. So let's go inside the Uhuru Park of Kisumu City and see what's inside. So this is the entrance of Uhuru Park, Kisumu City. So this park was recently rehabilitated during the 9th Afri-Cities meeting that was held in Kisumu City some 2 years ago. Yeah, so this park was rehabilitated. Yeah. So this is the park where the residents of Kisumu can come and chill. There are benches. People hold their meetings here. The public, the residents of Kisumu. Yeah. So I can see the place is well paved. There are pathways. There's also permanent benches and also plastic benches, which I believe are for hire. Yeah. So let's see and compare the Uhuru Park of Kisumu City and the Uhuru Park of Nairobi City. They totally look different now after the rehabilitation of Uhuru Park of Nairobi. Yeah. But the paths are nicely done here. The walk paths are nicely done. Also can see mature trees, indigenous trees. And a lot of meetings going on here. Yeah, so those are the walk paths. The walk paths. Meetings going on here. So let's walk inside and find out what goes on inside here. There are many trees here, both ornamental and indigenous trees, and flowers. So unlike the other green spaces that I've visited in Kisumu, I'm seeing very few hawkers or business people doing their business here. Yeah, so this was the plan and the facelift. I think they did the walk paths inside the park. Yeah. And these are the people who are involved in this project. There's a county government of Kisumu. There's Imperial Hotel. Seeing the civil society, urban development platform. Yes. Yeah. So this park is right opposite the Kisumu Law Courts, and it is very easy to miss it in Kisumu because it's a bit hidden. Yeah. So what I've noticed in Kisumu City is that this hiring of benches is a business here. Hiring of seats, these plastic seats in public spaces is a big business. Just like in our public beaches in Mombasa. Yeah, I've noticed that this is also a business here in Kisumu. There's a monument here. Let's see. This was supposed to be a fountain, water fountain. I think it is neglected. Yeah. So this is to commemorate the attainment of Kenya's independence, 12th December 1963. And let me show you what is written here. Yeah. So the fountain is a bit neglected. As you can see. Unlike in Nairobi, where you find a lot of the county employees taking care of these public spaces, here I've not seen any of the county guys here. Yeah.
I want to say this about our parks in town. We have 3 key parks in town. We have Uhuru Park, where we are sitting now. We have Kenyatta Sports Ground. And finally, we have Taifa Park. Now, the beauty of any town or the beauty of any city are the open spaces, because that is where people go and relax during the day. And not only relaxing, a lot happens in those parks. Now let me come to what is happening with our parks. Without fear, I want to say that all these parks are neglected. They tried Kenyatta Sports Ground. To me, it is still not up to the standards, because you go to Kenyatta Sports Ground today, the place is not maintained. You will not see a single grass. Why? Because they are not watered. So basically, all it requires, the county needs to allocate to every park at least some county employees. One, to take care of the litters, to take care of, to water the parks, and what else? Generally cleanliness. Every park should have at least a toilet, well maintained, a modern toilet. I'm not just talking of a toilet, modern toilet, well maintained, with specific people assigned. Because where we are sitting now, if I wanted to answer a call,
I will have to look for outside. I will have to look for a place outside, which should not happen. So basically what we are saying, they need to think about how the county needs to think about how to keep these parks to the required standards. And key things that are lacking toilets. We need litter bins. We need lights. Lights we have at Kenyatta Sports Ground. We don't have lights here where we are. Floodlights. We have one floodlight at Kenyatta Sports Ground. We don't have any single lighting point where we are sitting, which is Uhuru Park. You go to Taifa Park, there's no single lighting there. So those are necessary. Let me go slightly outside the parks. There's need to have a water bowser, specifically designed to water our flowers. We had very beautiful flowers along Jomo Kenyatta Avenue, equally Oginga Odinga Street, and many other places. Most of those flowers have dried up. Why? Because they are not watering them. So that is key, and they need to think about it to make our town. I'm sure once they address those issues, our town will be beautiful, and it will be a very lively town to stay in. I think basically that is all, unless I've missed something. But I think basically those are the key requirements that we require to make our cities beautiful. Finally, let them not just assign people for the sake of it. They should assign people who have some little knowledge, or even if they don't, they should take them for some training, so that they come to these parks knowing very well what is before them, what they need to do. In other words, I'm saying for these parks they need the people with some slight environment knowledge, not just any Tom, Dick and Harry. Thank you.
Well, I've seen security lights in the park here at Uhuru Park, but seemingly they're not working. Yeah. So another thing I've noticed at this park is this is one of the green spaces that I have seen without a toilet, a public toilet. I've gone around and I've not seen any toilet. And I've also talked with one of the residents who has lamented about the lack of toilets here. Yeah. So I think whoever is responsible should look into that. Yeah. The fencing of this place was done by Sarova Hotel, which is just next. They are neighboring this park. The other side, that is Sarova Hotel, Kisumu, and they are the ones who did the fencing of this park. This park really needs some serious maintenance and a planting of grass, and also watering of the grass, which is really lacking here in Kisumu in most of these parks. Yeah, the watering part. Yeah, remember we are just next to the second largest freshwater lake in the world, which is Lake Victoria. Yeah, so I think the county government of Kisumu need to maybe provide water bowsers to collect water from the lake and water these green spaces. Yeah. So this is the park, and unataka susimame. Yeah, so this is the park, and the flamboyant trees are just lovely. Those ones, there are a lot of them in Kisumu City. Yeah. So this is the park, Uhuru Park. Yes. And it's good to see these cities having green spaces. And I hope these two cities can learn from each other. And yeah, that was the main reason why I decided to do this kind of video, so that we can learn and not compete. Yes, this is Sarova Hotel, Kisumu, next to this park here. This is a 5-star hotel, and they're the ones who did the fencing of this park. I've seen this park has several gates, entrances. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4. It has like 4 entrances, and it is quite accessible, though it is hidden somewhere inside here. So it's very easy to miss this park while visiting Kisumu City. So that is the Sarova Kisumu Hotel, and then this is the park here. This is the park. There's a lot of mature trees, both ornamental and indigenous trees. There's permanent benches, and there's also plastic chairs for hire. The park has several entrances, and this is one of them. I've been mentioning these green spaces is where these two cities are supposed to breathe from. Yeah, cities can breathe through these green spaces. It's good to see that these cities have green spaces. There's some maintenance to be done. So this is the importance of these green spaces. You can come and just read your Bible or study, or just relax or read a book, like this resident of Kisumu is doing here at Uhuru Park, Kisumu. That is the importance of these green spaces. On this side, there is the county offices of Kisumu. It is there, and then the law courts is on the other side. Yeah, and on the other side, on the other end, there is the Sarova Kisumu Hotel. So another thing I've noticed with these green spaces is that most of them have been invaded by street families. I've not visited one, like I visited, but I did not film because of the street families. Here they're called ninjas. So that was Taifa Park that I did not film, but the place has really been invaded by the ninjas, the street kids, otherwise called chokoras. Yeah. So that is what I've noticed here in Kisumu City. So I think there is need for the county government of Kisumu to provide askaris to either remove them or to maintain order in these parks. Yes. Otherwise, the location is great, and it is quite spacious and with mature trees, as you can see. Yeah, but I think there's a little bit of maintenance that need to be done here at Uhuru Park, Kisumu. Yes. Let us know what you think of Uhuru Park, Kisumu, and versus Uhuru Park, Nairobi. Yes. What can we learn from each other, the Kisumu City and Nairobi City? Berber. Anetich kama tin. The landscaping idea here was nicely done, but again, maintenance. So that is the Uhuru Park, Kisumu. It's next to the locals.